as much as the world would try to tell you that Xbox is somehow down, which is crazy, um, he went ahead and put this out. This is from December 24th to May 2025. These are the Game Pass, like the big Game Pass games that we're getting from that we already have from December 2024 to May 2025. We got Avowed. We're getting Revenge of Savage Planet. We're getting Expedition 33. We got Indiana Jones.
We can't see that.
You can't see it.
No.
Now we can see it.
Yes, there we go.
That's my bad. So yes, you're getting we got Avowed, getting Revenge of the Savage Planet, getting Expedition 33. We got Indiana Jones, getting Doom the Dark Ages, getting Adam Fall, getting Towerborn, getting South of Midnight, just got 33 Immortals, just got Balatro, just got Sniper Elite Resistance, and got Ninja Gaiden Black 2, the remake or remaster.
This is the thing. Like, in order for you to say I have nothing to play, you gotta like hate games, right? If you're on Xbox, there are plenty of games to freaking play.
And like, this is just to May, right? He also went ahead, and I don't know if you guys saw this one, but he went ahead and did this here, the Xbox Studio roadmap, all the way from, basically the first acquisitions to now and to the future. I mean, you can see here he has Avowed, South of Midnight. What was that button? Wasn't there a button to make it bigger?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. Not that type of
that doesn't exist in money. It is what it is at this point.
What it is. Listen,
just accept it. It's never gonna grow. So Avowed, South of Midnight, Towerborn, Doom, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4, Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4. Then you got Fable, you got State of Decay 3, you got Clockwork Revolution, E-Day, Gears of War E-Day, Elder Scrolls 6, Contraband, Perfect Dark, Blade, OD, Everwild, the Project Mara, whatever Toys for Bob is working on. And then just more of the shit that's happening down there. Like, just that alone, what has not released yet of just what we know is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 games that he just has listed. This is not even comprehensive. There's so many more that are even missing from here. But just 18 games between now and 2026. Maybe 2027. 18 games. Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? This is like real shit here, where we're actually getting dope ass shit. And this is not baby bullshit. This is not whack shit. This is good quality games that we're getting. I don't know if you guys saw, but shout out to fucking Adam Fall. We're getting that soon, right? They posted the reviews dropped. Got 9s, 10s. I'm sorry, 9s and 8s across the board, right? 9s, 8.5s across the board, right? Even the hater, what's his name? Maddie, Mr. Maddie, whatever the fuck, right? Mr. Maddie Plays, remember?
Yeah.
Him? I don't watch his shit, but I stopped watching. But he did tweet out that he's like in love with Adam Fall, okay? Which is wild because it's like, dog, he was hating on Starfield and all this other shit. But pony tendencies. So Adam
they
Fall,
don't need to make sense.
Crushing it, right? Crushing it, which is so dope. And you even go here, right? Shinobi put what the fuck did I don't know what I just said. Okay, here we go. Shinobi just listing it off. Metacritic 75, OpenCritic 79, right? You do have obviously some of these lower ones, but obviously Adam Fall is not like some hardcore big crazy game. But the fact is that you are seeing high quality games come out into Game Pass on a constant basis, right? Like, that is awesome, right? Like, that's the fuck I'm talking about, that we are just getting these games. This is not some fucking drought where we're just hoping and sipping. in these 18 games, you think anybody had a moment to think about, man, maybe we can get a PlayStation game in here? Nobody gave a shit about that. No one's thinking about that. Baby, are you thinking about that?
No.
No.
They're not even thinking about that. Not even Sony PlayStation fanboys are thinking about that. And look how Ashable sells. I mean, like, come on, bro. They're not even that. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares like that. You know, nobody's playing them games like that.
Agreed. But this is the beauty, man. This is the beauty of what it is. We eating good. We have so much coming our way. You gotta love it.
We do. And listen, the bottom line is you can go ahead, play, get Game Pass, have fun, enjoy the new games that are coming out. Or you can sit over on the other side like a dumbass and just wait for Indiana Jones or Forza to pop in, looking dry as hell. So, choices. It's up to you.
Facts. Yep. And obviously, you know, just because we did speak about it, when you look at this roadmap, guys, and you think about Adamfall, you think about what we got over the last 6 months, you think about our future. I mean, do you have a complaint? Do you feel upset in any way about what is happening to us on Xbox? Are we done?
I love that. You did this. Was that the tear?
Trip.
My complaint is there's too many games. There's too many games.
Too many games.
Not enough time.
Interesting.
Too many
Interesting. Games. Too many games. I guess it's not.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking amazing. They're feeding everybody. Shout out to El Vampiro Borracho. I see you, love.
Wow.
Says Doodle thinking about Ara. That's a freaking dope game.
It is so good.
So good.
All right. Anybody got any other bars about this before we move on to the next chapter?
It's only gonna get better.
Yeah, Sony got no games. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, does this include? I don't know if it's in there or not, but like the Gears collection, is that in here?
No, he only put in here announced.
He's only going by things that have been confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
no rumors.
Even then, he's missing some things. Like obviously, you know, we know that Elsewhere is working on a game. Like he put Toys for Bob's game here, but he didn't put Elsewhere's game or you know any of the other studios that we haven't heard anything from, like anything from Blizzard or anything like that.
Hargy, this is not a
next Call of Duty is not in here. Yeah.
This is not a Subitech list.
Exactly.
Like putting all these rumors.
That's why I was saying there's so many more that are not even on this that it's fucking insane.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane.
Because there's other rumored things that we've heard about, like Project Dragon, Wu-Tang Clan. Like there's like all these other ones, right? There's what's that company?
Is it there?
100 something. What was that company?
Yeah, 100 stars.
Yeah, right. That game, which we know that they're working on. The People Can Fly game, we don't know about that yet, right?
Well, People Can Fly, that is basically, if I'm not mistaken, I thought that was confirmed to be their relationship with E-Day. Because they just revealed the game they're working on. Yeah. On the Future Game Show, they announced their game, which is some survival.
No, I thought they had their own thing going.
Shit. Yeah, that's their own thing, the survival. And then they're working on E-Day with Microsoft. That's what they signed. I don't think they signed a second game. I think we all thought they did, but they put a post out there like we want to let everybody know that we're working with such and such. Maybe it is separate. Maybe we're gonna find out that you know they have a separate game, but they're working on E-Day. They went ahead
a new video game based on a work for hire contract. So then it must be E-Day then.
Yeah, it's E-Day. Yeah, it's a new game.
Yeah.
And then they have their own game that they're making, which was a Lost Rift or some shit like that, which did not hit for me.
Yeah, that was at the Future.
And then
I was like, whatever.
They fucking hoard themselves out and took a PlayStation contract. It's like, you know what, fam? We don't need another game from you, okay? Just fucking finish your work here and then go Go see how it feels to be on that side. All right, take your asses over there. God damn it!
I can't wait for June Showcase.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be glorious, so glorious. Okay, so let me take this chapter. Let's hop in to the next piece of news because, of course, you know the ponies got to cry about everything, even shit that like now they're just creating things in their mind. So we got our boy Demo Flow Gaming on Twitter. That's right.
Let's go.
He went ahead and put this tweet out there. It says Sony PlayStation fanboys Zuby Tech can't cope with the fact that Monster Hunter made more money on Steam than on his precious PS5 and throws a fit. Matt Piscatella. Now listen, Matt Piscatella blocked me on Twitter. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I called him a bitch at some point.
Oh my
but
God.
I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why. But he's on Blue Sky and he's no longer on Twitter. So he posts on Blue Sky. Demo found him there. And Matt Piscatella, who is, for all intents and purposes, a motherfucking pony. Okay. Super pony tendencies. Okay. But he went out, and even though he's a pony, he still is a man of facts.
Yeah.
He can't not come out here with the facts. When he's speculating and talking pony shit, you can see it, but numbers are numbers. They don't lie. Monster Hunter Wilds was the best-selling game of February across each of the PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam ecosystems, with Steam accounting for more than half of the title's total dollar sales, which means, by definition, that PlayStation was not the highest selling place for Monster Hunter. Okay? The highest selling platform. It was not. It was Steam, right? Okay, cool. That's all. Just normal words being said. Normal humans would listen to that information and say, I get it. Makes sense to me. Okay. But, sorry, that's dramatic pause. That's dramatic pause. But ponies are none of those things. Okay. Not rational, not smart, not intelligent in any way. If we could see here, their response, replying, it sold more on PS5, never believing this clown. It sold more. Who the fuck is Zuby Tech to come out here and start saying how much of what was sold where? Who the fuck is he?
No, it's a pony. That's it. That's
a galloper.
Galloper.
Running wild.
A wild galloper.
Yes.
Babe, is crack that cheap?
Well, I mean,
no, I don't fucking know, but apparently these.
My goodness. Wow.
Yo, I need to know.
Yeah.
I need
it must be, yo. It must be at a new low for these freaking.
Well, they're giving away samples.
Look at them go! Look at them go!
You know what I'm saying?
I love
what
this.
the fuck is wrong with them, yo?
Yeah.
What is wrong with them?
Ponies in the natural habitat.
So, just to be clear, when Matt Piscatella says, PlayStation sold the most consoles in February, he's fucking the clown. You can't believe him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't believe him.
That's the narrative, baby.
Yep.
You know?
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. Terrible.
Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, can you why are they like this? Okay, this is the real question that we all need to understand, because it's clear that PlayStation fanboys cannot handle the truth, right? They go into like these deep depressive states, you know, where they start trying to self-soothe, you know, and they just start making up stories in their minds and in their heads and start telling themselves that things are going to be okay. And it's like, things are going to be okay. They did sell more copies They did. That's the only way I could be happy. Right? Because it ain't playing no PlayStation games. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't making them. You know, it hurts. I know. If you're watching and you're seeing this and you're saying to yourself, why, CMoney? Why don't you want me to be happy? I'm just a pony. What else can I do? So you can stop being a pony. Okay, that's the answer. Stop being a pony. Stop being a pab.
Stop being a pab. Stop the pabbing, bitch.
Stop being a pab.
You can't handle the truth.
You can...
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So okay, what I need to know. This is what I need to understand. Okay, why are they like this? Okay, what is the reason? What is the reason that they can't accept that PlayStation is not number one in real life? Like they're only number one in the world of console sales, and even then, the Switch got them beat, right? So they fabricated their own unique scenario. We're number one in this. Just if you cut out this portion of the numbers, we're number one right here in this angle. You gotta look at it this angle, and we're number one, right? But it's like, you know, I think we all know who's number one, no matter how you cut it in the gaming space. There's only one company that has dollars that start with a T. You know what I'm saying? like let's just understand this. It's only one. So,
oh my god,
tell us, why demo? Why do they need to do this? Why do they need to make themselves feel better by lying to themselves, lying to others, claiming that Xbox fans are gaslighting them when in fact they're gaslighting themselves and everybody they know in like some type of like crazy ritual? You know what I'm saying? That they just do some blood ritual to make themselves all feel better. It's weird. It's real weird. Go ahead, tell us.
I just feel like the Sony PlayStation fanboy need to glaze Sony PlayStation. The urge of glazing Sony PlayStation, that has to be studied. That's got to be like a you know what like a case study. Maybe Hard Geek can help us with that. But the fact is, man, that you know, it's just like going to the Olympics, right? And winning the silver medal and going back home and telling mom, like, bro, I won. You know, if you don't count Usain Bolt, who like, ran past me, I am the best. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, you are not. It's just like, you know, the lack of accountability, you know, the entitlement. It's just plain weird. And look, some shit that you like doesn't have to be the best for that shit to be the best thing for you. Because you know what I'm saying? Look, I don't have the best car, but it's my freaking car, and I freaking love it, and it is what it is. There could be a Lamborghini running past me. I'm like, fuck you. I'm super happy in my Mustang, and screw you. You know what I'm saying? And just like Sony PlayStation fanboys lack the maturity to understand that even though if they're not winning in this race that they play in their own heads, like you can still enjoy it. You can still be a Sony PlayStation fan. You can still cherish and treasure their games and their IP and the things that they don't in gaming. You don't really have to be number one. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to rub it in. It's just not that. That's not a healthy way of of living life. I feel like that's a trauma, and it goes down when you put everything together psychologically. Their issue is that they are scared for their lives because they've been number one right in their heads for so long. And look, back in 2016. We had no Twitter like we do today. Social media wasn't as present as it is today. 2013, 2014, people thought that games that they were coming or to Xbox were exclusive to Sony PlayStation. Matter of fact, today we got games that people are like, oh, is this game on the Xbox too? Like I thought it was a Sony PlayStation exclusive because the lack of information and the misinformation from people like Zubitech. You go to his page, he had thousands and thousands of followers. Out of talking shit, like he's not even telling you the truth, and people just go ahead and look for this messiah that is gonna like save PlayStation or make you feel better about your plastic box, when in reality this is not the reality. You're living in the matrix, and you are crazy. This is plain madness. Like you have somebody here with real data telling you, look, this is how it went. It's not a big deal because it says it's only in the United States, right? I think this is what it says. I think what this is about. It's not even globally or something. It just got mad, bro. And this wasn't even Zubitech post. This was the white menace, the blue Orco, whatever guy. Who was like complaining about it too, but then it was too long for me to get the whole thing. But I did get Zubitech, screenshot of Zubitech response, and it just makes me feel like they just want to win no matter what. When you back in the day when you used to play with these kids, and you got the right car and you won, and they'd be like, no, I won. And I won, I won, and I won, and either that or I take the ball, It's just, this is Sony PlayStation fanboy mentality. It's unreal, man. Y'all need to chill. This is not that serious. It's only video games. Sometimes games sell more in different platforms. For example, who knows? Maybe Forza Horizon sells more on PlayStation. And I would love to see that. This is something that I'm hoping for, because that would be like such a kick in the balls, bro. that they like Forza more than something like Astrobot, something that they constantly cap for throughout the whole freaking New Year's and holidays. All they talk like, damn right, we knew that more people, but Stalker, more people play Stalker, more people, in my opinion, Call of Duty should have been nominated for Game of the Year over Astrobot. And look, I'm not even capping. It's a reality. You go in there and you can go ahead and squeeze my neck as hard as you want, but the reality is Call of Duty's been number one for months since it came out. Number fucking one for months. Like, bro, go ahead and look at music and what's the fucking song of the year? It is the song that is top number one like for several weeks, and you cannot freaking lie to me and go and look at me in the eyes and tell me Call of Duty didn't take all the fucking cake last year. In the matter of months, it outsold Final Fantasy, Astrobot, you name it, all the freaking games. There's no freaking competition. They did it. The game was dope. It's crazy. Yeah. They greedy. They charge you $100 for the Ninja Turtles. Fuck it. You still pay it because it's dope. And you want to slide cancel, and you want to snipe, and you want to use the shotgun, and you want to use the little animations and the little dances, and y'all playing like goofies and calling it shit online because it's retarded, bro. Like, I'm sorry about the word, but it is what it is. It is what that's the actual
you can't
word.
say that, Demo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about
that. It goes through my mind so many times, and I'm like, can't say that.
I know.
Can't say that other one.
I hate that word. I hate that word. But the situation, there's no other way to call it.
It calls for it, though.
There's no other way to call it.
Sometimes you just got to say it.
And it's just like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, well, this is what everybody's playing, and most of the time they're spending the time playing this game. It's got to be good, bro. It can't be that bad. Come on, bro. I know the cheaters. By the way, they banned a bunch of freaking cheaters that they were providing people with cheats and shit. I don't know if we're gonna cover it. Activision and Blizzard, they're working hard at getting the cheaters out of it, and then they're doing their thing, and then slowly but surely they're getting it back into a better state. And it just rattles me that they want to pretend like, oh my god, PlayStation is the best, when in reality it's not. The PC is shit. They only got one game that runs better than everything right now, and that's at 30 FPS. And they're looking at, it's a different game. Bro, at 30 FPS, nobody plays at 30 FPS. I mean, as far as I know, nobody plays at 30 FPS. So what are you copying for, bro? So now it's worth it for one game? You're gonna, literally, you want to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro for the third-party game. This is. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like, I'm gonna put my 3 dots and get the fuck out of here, because this is weird.
They don't understand.
I want to say the artwork, but this is weird. This like, come on, bro, help me out here, Hargy. Maybe you got better. I know you got a vast vocabulary. Maybe you can help me out here and find a better word for me. Like, even Hargy's struggling right now. He's in his head like.
Oh no, I've got something. It's very simple.
Emotional damage.
Boo, boo, boo.
Facts.
That's not gonna happen, man. Yeah, they in pain. They in pain, bro. Let them have it, bro. They in pain. Yeah, it's crazy.
Facts. Huggy, why do they do this, Huggy? Why? What's going on?
I'm not picking on any specific person, but I think there are a lot of people who like, you know, in real life they may have struggles or whatever, but like they latch onto something to say, hey, this is where I'm going to see positivity, right? Or I'm going to latch onto something where, you know, it's going to be something that's going to make me feel better, right? And I think they just latched onto a platform like this and said, hey, you know, if this platform keeps winning, it's awesome, great. But then things change, and like, what do you do, right? And if this is your only escape, that's sad. It really is. You know,
shouldn't be your identity.
Facts.
It should not, right? And you know, like family should be the thing, and sometimes family is a pain. I get it, right? But if that's not like something you can do, then maybe find something else. But I just don't think you should lock yourself to any given company. Let's just be fair. No company is here to placate your needs. They're here to make money. And so you have to be very careful to identify yourself to something. You can be enthusiastic about it. Tomorrow it may go away, right? You just like things change so much throughout, you know, the given times, right? Who were the top dogs, like, you know, in the 80s versus 90s versus 2000 versus 2010s? Like it changes all the time. You can't just assume that something that's going to be, you know, good today is going to be available in the same level, you know, 20 years from now. You might have been a Sega person, right? Very enthusiastic about Sega. Look where they are, right? And, you know, it's just different. And you just have to deal with that reality. So it's not a great idea to latch on. Hey, I'm the Sony TV guy. Sony TVs aren't exactly the market leaders they are now. Like they were very, very prominent, you know, before. They are just not, right? It's been taken over. Samsung, LG, Hisense, and TCL are like the top brands. Who would have thought that would be the thing, right? South Koreans and Chinese took over the entire TV market, right? That's just the way it is. And, you know, and that could change. We have no idea what happens 10 years from now. We just don't know. And so you got to be careful to do that. And this is just an open thing to anybody. Do not like lock yourself. Have fun with it. That's the whole point of this, is have fun with it, right? But don't lock your identity to this. If you're going to do that, this is what ends up happening. And you get hurt and you're like, oh, no, this can't be right. Like, dude, it is what the data is what it is, right? You know, on our side, we generally just like say, if that's the data, that's the data, right? Like, what do you want me to tell you? If that's what it sold, that's what it sold, right? We're not going to like contradict it. It's like, no, you're wrong. No, like, it is what it is, right? It's like, you know, if it sold better on that platform versus this platform, fine. Like, what are we supposed to do about that, right? We're not going to go change it. It is what it is. So, like, you just have to accept it. PC is growing. Mobile is the biggest platform. Was that something that we thought of in the 1990s? No, we didn't think that was even a thing, right? But that's where it is, right? Right now, that's the biggest platform for gaming. Okay, cool. But that's not where I play. So I don't really want that to be the biggest, but it is, right? And if that continues and that's where energy is going, fine. It is what it is, right? PC is growing more than the other platforms. Again, we're getting that from the industry, right? We're not making that up. That's from the industry. It is what it is. Fine. Let it be that way. And you know, you can either adopt it, or you can say, I'm going to butt heads against it. No, my platform, that's just the way it is. Okay, like, keep doing that. You're just going to end up in a dire situation. I just don't think that's a good place to be. So but unfortunately, this is going to happen. People are going to grasp at straws. They're going to try to, you know, fight this to the end. I would recommend just change your strategy. Just play games. The whole point of this industry is to have enjoyment. If you're not enjoying it, there's something wrong. Look at all of us. We're laughing. We're having fun. That's the point of this.
Facts.
We're supposed to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're fighting, then it's not fun anymore, right? In any one of these, you know, back and forths, a lot of it was friends. We were having fun with our friends, but that's normal. We one up each other, but we're still friends. We're not like, you know, like, you can't ever come to my house and play. No, we want to do that. We want to hang out together, and we want everybody to enjoy what we have. And that's the way it is. We go back and forth, and somebody will get the Sega and somebody will get the Nintendo, and we'll just go to each other's house and have fun. but we'll still snipe at each other. That's just friendly, jabs. That's the way it should be. This can't be your identity, right? It's just supposed to be fun. So just try to look at it that way and say, okay, if things are changing, whatever. If you can still play on your PlayStation and enjoy it, keep doing that. If the world changes and that's no longer an option, find something else. Just play games and enjoy. I hope like these. Yeah.
The problem is that this is all. See, remember, you're not part of this world. But in the world of Twitter, they can't do it because then they lose all of their engagement. And if they lose their engagement, they lose the $7.33 that Twitter is going to send them for all of their hard work talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a rough life out there.
And so I just don't care about that. Like I do this just for fun. I just want to enjoy gaming and like have fun with the medium and see where things go. Even if it's PlayStation doing something cool, that's awesome. That'll just push the other platforms.
That's the thing.
That's
key. That's key, Hargi. PlayStation doing something cool. It's not. Yeah. I understand they don't want to call out PlayStation. They don't want to call out the nonsense that they have going on with the box and the lack of games, all of that. But we do, right? As gamers, we have an issue with what they're doing, right? We expect more. And it's a problem. So if you want to sit down and just take it from them, it is what it is. But we're going to call out the nonsense. Just like they love calling out, shit on Xbox when there's nothing to call out, even when there's nothing to call out.
So, but yeah, this is kind of where it is. I don't see this as, I knew this was coming. It's going to happen. As this shift happens, you'll see more and more of this, but it'll fizzle. At some point, there's just nothing there, right? It'll fizzle. So they can keep grasping at straws here. Fine, whatever. But look, I hope nothing but the best for these people. If it's just grifting, enjoy the grifting. If it really is your identity, I'm sorry. That's just not a good place to be for you. I hope you grow out of it and find something better. But, it's just not a healthy place to be, right? These are all human beings. You know me, I don't like to go after people specifically because of this. Is like, these are all people. They have their lives. And if this is something that's going to make them very unhappy or unhealthily unhappy, I don't want that for them either. Right, just get out of it, please. Just move on to something else. This is not the end of the world. Like, just who cares?
It's really just not. Enjoy but it gets to a point that and I get it. Maybe some people this is their identity. This is how they feel. Maybe they're going through some nonsense. The one thing I would recommend is the shit talking. If you can't take it, don't dish it out. That's the problem, right? So if you're running around talking nonsense, you can't be sensitive to the idea that you're gonna get hit back.
Yeah. The fact is that online, this is a reality. You're gonna be the nicest dude, and people are gonna pick on you, bro. Hargi, I know you want to be nice, but I seen this pony talking shit about you. I see these ponies talking shit about Doodle.
I'm used to that.
You know what I mean? I know.
Like,
but you know what? Sometimes you gotta hit back and you gotta clap back. There's some motherfuckers out here that be talking shit about us. They've been talking shit. They've been.
I would do that if I'm friendly with them.
Hell yeah.
And it can be taken in that context. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go after somebody I don't know. But if we're chatting, we're friendly, then we can just go back and forth and just jab back and forth. That's fine. Yeah, exactly.
That's why you got homies,
bro. Hargi,
we do the clapping.
We do it. We do the clapping.
We do the clapping. All right, Hargi,
you just make it cry.
Right? You chill back there. All right, you do your
provide
kumbaya shit over there. We got you.
This is like an RPG party. Imagine we playing Final Fantasy, and Hargi's the healer.
There you go. Hargi's the healer in the back.
Hargi's the healer. You are the healer. You're not here to do damage. You leave that to us. You leave that to us. We the tank, with the damage providers.
That was fire.
The healer.
Yes, I love it.
All right,
it's some real gaming shit, bro. This is some shit that they don't hear nobody say.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right. Let's I'm gonna go to the next topic unless there's anything that needs to be said.
Nope. It's good enough.
But hold on, before I do that.
Super chat.
Got the homie Game Shark in the building. My boy with that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate
What's up,
you, homie.
baby?
Says ponies play Little League. Everyone gets a trophy and they don't keep score. Hashtag Pabs. Hashtag I hate them. Yo, Pabs in the building. For
Twinkle,
sure.
twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle.
Listen.
Twinkle.
Hashtag Pabs. Hashtag I hate them.
Pabs, yo.
Man, they're so basic.
They are. They are
They're
some
so
basic.
basic.